Hello everybody, got a Saturday video because, as the title suggests, RedSetterDude has struck. Now RedSetterDude is a good friend of mine from YouTube and Instagram, and a while ago he was enjoying some locally produced beer and I can't get it over here. It looked really interesting and he offered to send me a couple of bottles. So he was waiting for it to come back into stock so he could buy it. And in the meantime, he saw a picture that I posted of a Kershaw Chill, and he really took a shine to it. So I said to him, I'll tell you what, when the beer comes in, you send me 2 bottles, I'll send you the Kershaw Chill. The delivery sort of took place earlier this week, but they left it at the post office. So I went to collect it this morning, and as well as the 2 bottles of beer, there was a knife in that I wasn't expecting. So we'll come to that shortly. But first of all, it's beer time. And what we've got is a double IPA from the Farmageddon Brewing Co-op in County Down. I'm being gentle with that because it says it can be cloudy. They don't use finings of any kind. I think they just either filter it or let it settle out naturally. Well, that's been in the fridge since about 11 o'clock this morning. It's now probably 4:30, something like that. So let's have a do. Oh, now I was expecting it to be darker than that. And there is a haze on it, but that's not a problem. So, Farmageddon, double IPA, 8.5% alcohol by volume. Says we have sourced Sriracha Ace, Equinox and Galaxy hops, none of which I've heard of. Expect massive bitterness with a delicious lemony, piney and tropical fruit flavour, built on a medium dry malt body. Blah blah blah, 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 blah. The name Farmageddon comes from late night chats about what you would need to survive a zombie apocalypse. Now, that's interesting. A bit of a connection there, you'll see soon. Brewing our own beer and raising our own animals were at the top of the list. Makes sense. At the farm we have rare breed pigs who enjoy eating the used grain from the brews. Very sustainable. We also have hundreds of cider apple and pear trees, beehives, and we grow fruit and veggies. So, hippie beer. We like hippie beer. Let's see. Certainly smells lemony and beery. Oh my god, that's delightful. Oh. The first flavours in your mouth are the lemon and the tropical fruit. I'm not getting much pine, but then after those light flavours have hit, you get the bitterness, and it is a very bitter beer, and the maltiness, and they carry through the length of the flavour. Which means it's very well balanced. That's absolutely lovely. Oh, I like that. Double IPA from Farmageddon. Have you got a website? Let's have a look. Doesn't say so. doesn't say there's a website, but very nice. So, in with the beer, there was a knife that I wasn't expecting, and RedSetterDude had put a note in saying he wanted to send a blade for a blade, because I was sending him the Kershaw Chill. So I think we need to have a look at that now. Okay, so this is how the knife comes. Zombie Nick pocket knife, and I'm assuming he is Nick. Just before we open the box, I do need to do a shout out. When my mate RedSetterDude went to buy this to send to me, he went to buy it from a company called edcgear.co.uk. And that company, edcgear.co.uk, is owned by his friend. And when his friend found out that he was buying the knife as a gift for somebody else, he let him have it free, which is really nice. So I think that deserves a good shout out for edcgear.co.uk. If you find yourself in the market for some EDC gear, please check them out. They might be able to supply you with exactly what you're looking for. Now, let's get into the box. Rough Rider. It is fundamentally a canoe pattern. So we have pretty much a symmetrical body, same ends. Toxic green liner, scales, 3 brass pins, nickel silver bolsters, and there on the emblem is Zombie Nick, as we saw on the box. So being a canoe, we've got a large spear point with the Zombie Nick logo there, and we've got a smaller one with the slogan, "Friends don't let friends eat friends." Well, that's entirely context specific, I would say. So, model number RR1453, made in China, 440 razor sharp steel. Ooh, are we still in focus? Yeah. So just have a look at a couple more specs. Small blade is 50mm, cutting edge of around 45, so that's 2 inches. Larger blade is 65mm, 2.5 inches, with a cutting edge of about 55, shade over 2 inches. Put it next to Victorinox Spartan. Oh dear, that's not very good, is it? That's better. So we're very much in the same ballpark for overall size. And the knife weighs 72 grams, 72.1, which is, in English, 2.5 ounces, or as near as makes no difference. So at 2.5 ounces with a 2.5 inch blade, it's a very nice size UK legal pocket knife. Both blades are slip jointed. The black coating is quite nice actually. I don't often go for black coated blades, if I'm honest, but I think set off against the green it works quite well. Try the factory edge on a bit of catalogue paper, and as it states on the blade there, it is very sharp. The fit and finish is nice. Being a Rough Rider, it's not an expensive knife, I don't think, but it's put together well. A little bit discoloration on the brass, the liners are brass, but that'll soon rub off with a bit of polishing. You can't complain about that. Out of the box. Oh, lovely. So that is the Rough Rider Zombie Nick. A gift from my mate RedSetterDude. In turn kindly donated by his friend at edcgear.co.uk. So, that's my new knife, and I'm very pleased with it. Thanks for watching. Oh, that's delightful. Very bitter. Very nice. So, big thank you to RedSetterDude for the beer and the knife. If you can, check out edcgear.co.uk. It's a website that I've actually browsed a few times, not knowing there was a connection to one of my friends. But I don't think I bought from there yet. They have some interesting things though. So we'll finish off in the traditional style with some still pictures of the knife. Thanks for watching. Cheers.